Okay, I'll show you a new pathway this time. Pathway is found in the cemetery. Where exactly? I'll show you. Look straight over here. Right up. Over in this direction. There's a slight pathway just up over there. Is where you see the cemetery and the trees. The magical adventure here. I'm here to take you up this pathway seen just right over here. If I do, like with me, and let's go. So here is a slight look back for this year. We never been up here since before, so it deserves a look back as well too. As well. So this is one of our look back adventures for this afternoon. Anyways, let's take a look up this trail that we're walking on right now. Okay, take a look over here. What's over here? Log sticks with moss. How delightful. Seeing something that looks like that. And that's just where the pathway is, just up here. If you look over here, you can see some slight rock with a innocent kind of green color to it, seen here. Hope we can make it out. We got a little giveaway right there. You can see, slight giveaway there. A little channel way too over here where this bark of the tree is, right there. That's as far as that actually goes. So it's kind of like a dug-in kind of channel. And that's just where the pathway is here. What is this I see over here? Rock-like wall. Seen there. Starting home over there. And ending off from about over there. Huge massive logs. Right over there, where the trail is, and then over here, you see is this. Do not know what exactly this is, but you can see it's kind of like. I believe there was water here at one time, right from over here, like a water pit. I'm just going to carefully walk over here. At one point there was water here. Right behind there. There's no water there now. Where exactly is this? Where the trail is that we're taking. Isn't that something? We got not much of a hike, but it is a pretty good walk. I see more of the slight water like channel way just right from over here. Let's take a look at it. And I see something over here. Where exactly? What up there? I'll go check that out too. Like, what is that up there? Oh, it's one of those like witchy hut-like things. Inverted teepee of some sort. You can see, besides us taking a zoom into up there, you can see is another water-like transway from here, working its way down to here. And down over here. There's this slight rock wall, seen just right there, that I'm pointing at. And then up here, is what appears to be is a slight inverted like TP structure made out of sticks and logs that we'll take a look at. We can do that now just from over here. Oh, what is this I see? Oh my goodness. What is this that I see? This is massive charcoal. A lot bigger than from the other ones. And then you see this. Yeah, and that's like right behind our local graveyard. See, look at all the charcoal. Just right here. It's a big circle of it too. And then we get this. Whoa. There was bugs coming out of this. Whoa. Yeah, another Blue Witchy like thing. And then you see is this. Right behind it. TP like structure way up there. So make my up there. Just right up there. Hope you can make it out. I've never seen this here before until now. And then on the opposite side, you can see is that channel right there with a big huge log. Seen right there. And look over here. You see this? Right here. We'll take a good round look. Okay, I've never seen this here before. So it's kind of like an invert, witchy like teepee hut, almost. Not saying it is, but this really looks just like it's seen here. We can walk down over here so you can see more of it right from over here. Now this is found in the back of our cemetery. Right there. And not just that, guess what we seen just yesterday? Something just like this, but completely different. That was just on our last adventure. That was just yesterday. We saw something almost like this, but completely different. Right there. And then, if you look down over here, you can see the trail over there. All these rocks here. Rock like low boulders seen just right there. You want some down from over here too. And there's a pathway over here too. A pathway within a pathway. You can take a look. We got some more of these rocks from over there. But look over here. This is a rock circle that's kind of like moved inward a lot more than from the other rock circles. That's something that we have not seen in a very long time from being up here. So a slight folded in rock circle. How interesting, but yet, again, I can still feel the slight Blair Witch vibes from up here as well too. Just like yesterday on that adventure as well too. Look at these scary looking roots over here. Just right there. Right there. Look how long these are. Like, look. And they come out to about here. So that one's a little bit more longer than that one. Oh, there. Very rich and green on the low end part of the bark of this tree seen here. There is a pathway up there. But we're not going to be taking that. Look down here. You see is a ramp. A wooden ramp. And that same trenchway. This summit has a bunch of rocks making the trenchway. Seeing just right there. From about there. All the way through here. And it carries down through over here. I think there's a creek one here at one point. Because then we have one from over here where that inverted like TP like stick structure is right there, seen there. Then we get this. It's not a snake. It looks like it though, like a big snake, but it's not. It's like a rubber coil snake of some sort. Goes under there, and it comes out just right about there. And then we get just a little transfer thing over here. We won't go too far, but let's just take this trail up over here, and then just around to like over here. This will take us into like a slight circle. There's another one over here. And we won't walk for too far. We'll just stay about here. There's a pathway just right there, down over there too. And on the hang on my right, there's a pile of logs right there. Seeing there? That's closest to the pathway. Not bad for our look back for this year of what's behind the local graveyard. Definitely looks pretty eerie and scary. Having these things to be just over here, just like behind the graveyard. It definitely has some kind of like spiritual tide to it. A different kind of spiritual tide. But it definitely does look exactly like it came out of a supernatural horror flick of some sort. Including what we've found so far from up here. Look over here. this hollow part of the tree there. Take a look inside. Nothing inside there. But it definitely looks pretty interesting at this viewpoint seeing there. Almost looks like a seat of some sort. Hope you can make it out. So over here looks like a throne seat of some kind. Just right over there. There's another little pathway just up over in this direction. There's a steeper one just up over there. We're gonna only just take this one just over here for a bit. So this video is gonna be a slight short vid. Not bad. We got a few things. What is this I see over here? Another channel like way over here. And then I see there's a ramp right there. We only got 5 minutes and we gotta head on back. I just got told that just now, so. But we got a lot covered. And it's a slight channel away from over there too. That's the one too. And then we get this. Ramp there. Not a trenchway. But you can just see it's just a ramp that I'll take. Look up, you'll see it's another pathway, but we will not take that one. I just wanted to show you. Over here, you can see more of the pathway here. What is that? Down over there. We'll make this quick and then we gotta head on back. I see something up there too. Further in, I see, one of those things right there. We won't have time to do too much. We want to get what we can. Then we gotta head on back. Right there. Another one. Look under. We got more of the pathway there, but we won't take that pathway. We gotta head on back, like, pretty quickly here. Walk through this, here. So another, like, this is more like around the tree, like, teepee structure right there. So another one. This is the second one. This is our second one. Yeah, again, second, like, teepee-like structure found over there. So this is all the time that we have for today. There's other pathways, but we won't have time to go too much into the other pathways. Maybe next time. But today, we only got this, which is pretty good. We've seen quite a bit, and we got other things within this. Really happy that we got a lot covered within this one, and we saw other witchy like things up here too. And this is just again right back in the back of the graveyard. I'll show you the graveyard only in zooming when we were just about to head out. This is for us we could go for today, and then that's it. Hope you saw that jogging just like back on me there. Okay, let's take some walking down footage, and I'll see you down. Back to where we started. Okay. Back to over here. Transfer on those things again. Look back over here. Look at all these roots. Where those trees are. And this is just on the walk back. Another pathway there. And then down over here. So we've seen some pretty cool sight finds up here, besides as some like Blair Witch like finds of some kind, especially the ones that we've seen so far. Transfer there. Gotta watch out, there's a slope right there. Transfer there. We'll get these one last time. There's that right there. And then we get this one last time and hand back. Lots of rocks. There's that big circle. Not bad for our look back from being up here. We saw a little bit more now than it was from last year being up here. Oh, careful. I kind of like tripped over this thing here. That rock there. Gotta watch out for them rocks. Like they're laid straight, all lined up kinda, seeing there. Interesting they look. There's a little bit of a pipe right there, water pipe. So there was once water over here too. Didn't get this until the walk back, until I zoomed in downward where this tree is, where the pathway is right there. Then we get this. And there's a pathway seen. That's right there that we just took for today. And this is where the cemetery is. Now I got to head on back. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the little tour adventure for this. I'll see you back for more adventure vids, and magic trick vids. So, we're going to a magical adventure to host. Race. Peace. Some of us things. Namaste.